there's a place I want to show you.
Hi everyone, it's the 5 Minute
It's the
Reviewer.
best
I have
spot
made
to
no
learn
secret
about this
that I
town.
love detective games. When I saw Master
Hey,
Detective
relax. Don't be so
Raincoat at a
nervous.
discount, I jumped at the chance to play this game and I'm here to review it for you. So just stay tuned for 5 minutes and you'll find out whether it's worth it to play. I want to talk about presentation. As you can see, I'm not recording from the dock mode. I'm actually recording in the handheld mode because the software doesn't allow me to record directly from the Switch. So apologies for the poor presentation. But nevertheless, you can see that the sights and sounds of the game, it actually use a very anime style, very simplistic style to present the information in the game. In town Kanai Ward is always raining and you can sense that it's always raining like London, and you notice that even small subtle hints like someone knocks against your shoulder, your character flinches, and this is all due to the effort and attention paid by developers. So I would say in terms of sight and sounds, despite its non-realistic graphics and anime-like graphics, I think it is quite a good game in terms of that. So let's move on to the next part, which is the gameplay. Play to me involves three phases. So the first phase is an exploration phase where you explore the town, do side quests, and hopefully gather clues to solve the impending case. Phase which I feel that is more action based are like the puzzle solving as depicted in front of you, where I have to pick several options to ensure that I can link the clues together. And of course, there is a third phase where you bring everything together to finally solve the case in a comic book style. But I won't show that mode to you because it's a bit spoilerly, so I will just leave it as that. Nevertheless, I enjoyed the gameplay. Although I found the exploration of Kanai Ward, the main hub of the game, a bit boring, and sometimes the reasoning of the game is a bit abstract, but nevertheless, I found myself having a good time.
That's it. We found the bronze remains of that rope incinerator at the church.
Like any good detective game, Master Detective will live and die by its story. I'm glad to say that the story is indeed very intriguing and interesting. Now, Master Detective takes place in a world where there's this organization similar to Interpol called the World Detective Organization. This organization is called to solve the mystery behind Kenai Ward, which is a North Korea like state that operates within this world. Now, initially I thought it would be a simple investigation case, but I realized there's a greater conspiracy behind it. Because in the World Detective Organization, every member, every senior detective, every veteran detective have a special ability, such as being able to hear very well, like hear the number of heartbeats in the train, or to even um, pick up photographic information and transfer it to your cell phone.
There are 5 cars.
However, these detectives are assassinated and the character you play as, called Yuma Kokohead, has no special powers. Nevertheless, he is accompanied by a death god called Shimigami. She allows you to enter a mystery labyrinth, which is a physical manifestation of the logic behind the case you're investigating. I know it sounds like a very big number of words, but trust me, it is just a simple way to gamify the investigation of the case. You know, what do I give Master Detective Raincoat? I will give it a 8 out of 10. I found most of the cases intriguing, and my favorite case was the one that happens at the elite school, the Athena Academy. Conspiracy behind Kenai Ward is an interesting ride, true and true. But if I were to fault the game for two major things, is that Kenai Ward itself is not a very interesting place to visit, and that I wish that the game lasted a bit longer so that we can find out the deep world behind the different
Come
characters.
on, this way.
There is also some DLC to be bought, but they only add very little to the game, and it's more like a short movie instead of actual game. But nevertheless, I do recommend Master Detective Raincoat, and if especially if you do enjoy detective games. Take care, everyone, and have a nice day.